Hello and welcome to this video from Effective Websites. We all work within budgets. We're also all accountable to boards of directors and oversight committees. With that in mind, this video we're going to address comparing costs and features. There are really only a couple reasons why you're watching this video. You either want to have a web page but for some reason don't have one, or it could be that you're dissatisfied with the web page that you have and you're thinking about changing it. So what do? You realize that your board of directors is going to ask, how much should a website cost? So you type that into Google, you also type in Project Quote Calculator, and you come up with lots of little tools like this. One says number of pages. Chances are you're going to need less than 50, but it could be that you'll run more than that. Style of design, you want it to look nice. It doesn't have to be over the top. Copywriting, yes, a few pages will need to be copyrighted. And with SEO placement, there's no sense in being buried under page 1,500. Responsive design is all or nothing, and you want yes. Database integration is pretty much all or nothing, and you want yes, a full integration. E-commerce functionality, you definitely want to have some in case you have ball caps that you're going to be selling or tickets to events. And for content management system, that is absolutely yes, you want the best that you can get. Now, let's get our quote and see where we are. Well, we find that it's between $40,000 and $87,000. That is a lot of money. You know that your board of directors isn't going to like that. So what we do is we go on to another one. And here we find that that's the number, that's the box that we want to keep in mind. The number of pages we'll set to 20 in terms of layout. We want a nice layout. Again, it doesn't have to be over the top, but it should be good looking. In terms of complexity, it doesn't have to be all that complex, but you do want something that's going to show that you're a professional organization. Email address, we'll set that about 20 also. You may have more than that. You may have fewer than that. It's a good number to start with. Now, watch the little box down at the bottom when it comes to logos. A logo is going to cost you somewhere around $600. Maybe you do, maybe you don't want to have one. Could be that you have one that you can already use. So we'll pass on that for right now. The ability to upload files, yes, you need this. Search feature, you should have this because if they can't search your site, they can't find out what's important for them to know about you. RSS feeds and optimized for mobile. We'll skip RSS feeds, but optimized for mobile is important. More than 60% of the people who access the internet today access it on their mobile devices. For Facebook, that would be a yes. Also for Twitter, yes. Social media is hugely important today. Now, you're going to have events in your organization for which you'll want to have either a photo gallery or a slideshow. Most good web pages tend to have both. So we'll click on Photo Gallery, we'll click on Slideshow, and again, you can notice the differences in the costs down beneath. In terms of management, yes. In terms of user login, absolutely. In terms of products, probably some products. Editable CMS, absolutely. They're going to charge you a lot for allowing you to do your work on your website. Comments and ratings, there may be some things that you want comments or ratings about. It's a very easy thing to install if you do or you don't. To accept donations, most organizations want to be able to accept. You may, again, need some basic commerce kinds of things. If you're going to be selling tickets to events, probably intermediate or advanced will do. Downloadable content, you probably will also want to check on that. For hosting, if you're going to be adding hosting services, you'll pay for it. If you want to go ahead and have your own domain, you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for the emails that they manage. And when it comes to advertising, they're going to cut a lot of cost on this because they can use their advertising on your website. So what we're going to do is leave the advertising off because there's no telling what kind of advertising they're putting on. When it comes to maintaining a mailing list, that's the easiest thing in the world to do. It's automatic. But look at the price down at the bottom. Over $11,000 or $1,100 a month. That is a lot of money. So you decide, let's go to Google again. Let's look up free websites or nonprofit websites or church websites. After all, those should give us a good value, shouldn't they? We see them advertised on television. Well, when we look up on one free site, we find that there's a basic VIP charge of $24.90 per month. And if you want to go with other different combination plans, you can see what it's going to project out over a couple of years. With the plan that we're suggesting, you'll find that there is one small educational fee at the very beginning. This also includes not only your hosting, but it also includes a template and a one-year subscription, and you'll find that it is significantly less over the course of time. You're looking at over $2,000 in savings. Those were the costs. These are the features. You get one free domain, no park domains, no subdomains, not that you'll really need them, and you get 2 premium apps. In terms of free apps, they don't have any, and in terms of being mobile ready, the answer is no, it's not, and so you're losing 60% of your audience. Here with the Effective Website solution to your problem, yes, there is a free domain that's included. If you need them, you can have 5 or 25 parked and subdomains, or an unlimited number if you go with the Plus account. In terms of premium apps through the template company, there will be over 30 premium apps that you have access to. And in terms of free apps, they're going to be over 9,000. We'll talk about that in another video. Is it mobile ready? Yes, at no additional cost. You'll find that when it comes to storage and bandwidth, they'll give you between 3 and 20 gigabytes. With bandwidth, it's unlimited with the VIP account. With email accounts, they don't tell you how many they'll give you. Most companies will charge you per email account. With email storage, again, that's up in the air. There's nothing that says what kind of support you're going to get or any tutorials. And they will give you coupons, so if you decide to go with Facebook or Google or any other kind of marketing offers, you can use those. And do they have a money-back guarantee? The answer is no. Now, with Effective Websites, you'll find that there is 5 times their maximum. And if you go to the Plus account, it's unlimited. The bandwidth, it starts off at unlimited. Email accounts, your organization is probably not going to need more than 100, both video and forum, and there's also download tutorials and helps for you also. And is there a money-back guarantee? Yes. Both the template company and the hosting company offer money-back guarantees. So if you don't like it, you're not committed to them. There are also some hidden fees that they don't talk about, one of which is design assistance at $90 to $100 an hour. Mailboxes, $2 a piece. Keep your website mobile ready, $60 a year. Your site backup, $50 to $75 a year. SEO, this can cost almost anything that you want. We've experienced companies that will pay up to $5,000 and $10,000 for SEO. As we move on, you'll find that there's some other things that are missing as well. First of all, those companies will by and large place ads on your web pages, and those ads could well be from your competitors. They don't offer free online technical support. They don't offer online tutorials. The website that is advertised is free, but it's anything but. It might be a free web template, but then there will be high hosting fees over the course of time. And then again, the special fees to go ahead and make your site mobile ready. If they advertise CMS, more often than not, it's going to be what's called a proprietary CMS, something that you're tied in with them. And if you ever have a personality conflict, or if for whatever reason they go out of business, or you don't like your hosting, you have to start again from scratch. So how do we do it? We utilize what are called affiliates. We partner with companies that we know and trust and use ourselves. These are the companies that host our websites. These are the companies from which we get our templates from. These are the industry standards. We train you to do it yourself at your speed through short, easy-to-follow training videos that cover all the topics that are necessary. The typical video generally runs between 3 and 5 minutes, but when you go through the videos, you'll find that you're trained to do it yourself, even though you have absolutely no technical experience whatsoever. We cover things like getting started. Here we gather all the materials that you need in the order that you'll need them so that you can successfully install your website yourself. You'll learn a lot about how to choose a host, how to choose a template, how to create hard-to-hack passwords, and a few tricks that will help you out later. Then we move from there into installing the website. We cover step by step, mouse click by mouse click, all the major things that you need to know, how to work with menus, categories, articles, pictures, and the like. And also the smaller details that add credibility to your website, like logos, footers, and things called modules to help your site be different from all the others. Then in the fine-tuning videos, we'll be installing maps, contact pages, mass email capability, showing you how to set up polls, MP3 players, email accounts, and things like how to get found. In the bonus videos that'll be added on a monthly basis, we're going to be covering other tips, tricks, and techniques that'll help you to work faster and easier. We'll be looking at other templates so that you don't just have one design at your fingertips, but you'll have the ability to have multiple designs if you so choose. One of the big ways that we save you money is that we don't use TV or radio advertising. Besides the web, we market exclusively in 3 ways. We reach out via social media, we reach out directly to church bodies and other 501c3 organizations, and we also depend heavily on word of mouth. When you consider all of the options that are available to you, and there are a lot of them, we believe that there's really no competition when it comes to cost, features, and the control that you're able to maintain over your website. It is, after all, your budget, your identity, and the control of your website that's important. And really, isn't that what your board of directors is looking for? So, if you want to have a website which is truly an effective website, we believe that we're just the solution that you're looking for. Thanks a lot for watching this episode. We hope that you found it helpful. Goodbye.